Hello everyone, hope everyone is doing well, having a wonderful morning, evening, whenever you are watching this. Today I'm going to do a painting of Nezuko from Demon Slayer. I have slightly tweaked her to be a little bit in my style. I would say she's still, hopefully, very recognisable as Nezuko because I haven't changed too much about her. Just her eyes and nose, really, to be a little bit more in my style. And then I wanted to do like a fiery background to sort of reflect her blood demon art in the show. I am completely obsessed with Demon Slayer at the moment. I've just binged it all on Netflix because I am quite late to the hype. And now it's absolutely love it. I think when Goku might need to be my next character I draw, keep with the flame. If anyone else is a watcher of Demon Slayer or anime, I'd love to know what your favourite character is. I just love Nezuko. I think she's so cute when she goes into like her young child demon character. She seems to vary with age depending on what she's doing. So yeah, this reflects her blood demon art as hers is she can sort of set fire to her blood, and sometimes it's used in a destructive way, sometimes it's used in a healing way. I'm sure there's someone who is a huge fan and knows all the lore that is horrified by that description of her blood demon art, and if so, please let me know. Yeah, decided to change around the eyes, give a bit more of a wing, and still I would say anime style, but not the style that is used in the show. And then I also wanted to give her a bit more of a nose in the show. The style is very a very simplified nose. It's like a line. This nose is still incredibly simplified, but slight more to it. I purely by accident have somehow ended up with a anime gouache sketchbook, which I'm not mad about. I think I will just keep it to anime now. It wasn't supposed to be, but usually I'll paint or draw whatever I'm into, and I've just been really watching a lot of anime again recently. So the sketchbook has turned into, yeah, it's Castlevania characters, Studio Ghibli characters, and now Demon Slayer characters. I wasn't sure what colour to do in the background. I was gonna do the pink flames and then just black, but then because her hair is so dark, I didn't know whether I'd be able to get the contrast in colours or whether it would just look like her head floating there without any sort of hair, and so I went with a bright yellow because I thought that will stand out quite a lot but still look quite nice with the pink. I'd love to know other people's inspirations and what they decide to draw and paint, because yeah, mine definitely comes from whatever I am watching during that time period. At the moment now I've just started watching Fallout, so I think there's going to be quite a few Fallout pieces because that show is amazing. I'm sure you have. If you haven't watched it, I highly recommend. And I think I've watched it about 3 times already. And actually, surprisingly, I've not drawn any has-been characters, and I'm still completely obsessed with that. So I might need to add some has-been. Not strictly anime, but I think I could add them into the sketchbook. I'd actually seen Nezuko a few times before I watched Demon Slayer, and never really understood what the guard is in her mouth. And I'd seen some characters dress up at her at Comic-Cons I'd been to, but I'd never watched Demon Slayer, so I never understood. And I just remember thinking it must be really annoying to have that on your face the entire time. And now that I've watched it, I think I'll probably dress as up for Halloween. I love Halloween because any excuse for fancy dress and I'm there. I always say I definitely should have been a cosplayer. I just probably don't have the I mean, I can sew. Maybe I could make my own outfits. I was going to say I don't have the artistic skill, but maybe I shouldn't be so harsh on myself. I could give it a go. But yeah, I love fancy dress. When people complain that something's like a themed event, and I'm just loving it because it means I get an excuse to buy another fancy dress outfit. So I actually found her skin colour quite hard to match. I'm not the best at skin colours because I don't draw people often. It's been like a new development for me, and I really struggled with skin colour. I don't know whether it was the pictures I was looking at, or whether she is just very pale, or it could just be the difference from the dark hair to the skin. I was really struggling. I think even here it's still probably a bit too warm. Hopefully when the hair goes in it looks better. But yeah, I was really struggling. I'm trying to mix a skin colour. I struggle with as well because my set doesn't really come with nice skin colours. So I do sort of have to try and mix it from the primary, and I'm not the best at colour theory, colour mixes, so I do struggle with that. Hopefully I'll get better in time. I'm aware at the moment that it's definitely one of my limitations. I decided to also add in a bit of blush here, which her character doesn't really have, but I just love a bit of blush, so I decided she needed a bit of blush. And I thought if she's just been fighting a demon or something, she'll probably have a bit of blush to her skin, so I also just think it looks really cute. Complete personal preference there. I actually haven't been painting for a while because this is filmed in advance, just because I've not been that well. And watching this is really making me want to paint again. I've got some new brushes now as well, which is exciting. They're so pretty and they're so much nicer than like my 2 decent brushes I try and use all the time, and now I have an actual set of nice brushes. It's very exciting. Hopefully it will help improve my art, but I don't think the tools are going to make a huge difference. I think that just comes with the practice and time. I actually did get like my first, I wouldn't call it a hate comment, it wasn't hateful, it wasn't nice either though, basically just saying that my art wasn't that great. And I think I've said multiple times I am under no illusion that my art is great. I am merely showing like a journey here to hopefully one day have good art. At the moment though, this is just what I can do, and I enjoy the process, and that's good enough for me. And it's not like I try and sell my art. I would not think my art is sellable, or I wouldn't be happy charging people for my art, as I can see all the flaws and all the issues. But I can also see it getting better. And to be honest, even if it doesn't get better, I just enjoy it. So I don't need it to be amazing. This isn't a job or career, this is purely a hobby. So yeah, and getting that comment, at first I was like, you know, oh, you didn't need to say it. But then I thought, it doesn't really matter anyway, it's not why I'm doing it. And I'm usually quite a sensitive person, so actually I was surprised that the comment didn't bother me at all. I thought it would. If anything, does it mean I've made it on YouTube if I get a hate comment? With my like 10 people that watch the video. I always think my art looks really messy until I add the outline in, and I don't know how other people don't add in outlines and have such smooth looking art. I mean, I definitely have shaky hands and that probably doesn't help, but yeah, at this point I just feel like it all looks muddy and together. I'm definitely happier when I finish it and I get to add in the outlines, and I just think it just looks much crisper. And usually I always add in the outlines with pens, but with the new set of paints brushes I just got, there's a very, very fine paintbrush. So I'm going to see if I can start adding it in with the paintbrush, because then I want to try, instead of always just adding in a black outline, adding in, you know, like darker shades of what I've used, just to see how I like that style. But I will definitely need to train my hand to be a bit steadier. But we are coming to the end, and pretty soon I will show the shot of what it looks like in the end, as I don't usually show my outlining, because to be honest I just have to get so up close to the paper that you would just see the back of my head. But thank you so much for watching. If you could like, comment and subscribe, it really means a lot to me and it really helps out. But if not, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed this little chill paint with me time. If not, let me know why, let me know what I'm doing wrong. But apart from that, have a brilliant day, and thank you.